Good evening, folks. It's your bro, Richie here. How y'all doing? Me, I'm doing good. Tonight in this video, I'm back with another Fast and Furious car video for y'all. So I'm back with another Fast and Furious car video for y'all. And tonight in this video, I'll be talking to y'all about the next car on the list. So next car on the list, which is the 1970 Chevelle SS. So 1970 Chevy Chevelle SS. So I'm back with the good old glorious American muscle. Yeah. I always want to do this just for fun. Anyway, so this is another one of those cars from the audition. Well, not really audition, but the it's this four-way race. Uh, it participated against the M5, Sylvia 240SX, and the R34 GTR Skyline. So, before I start, make sure you guys all like the video, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think. Hit the notification bell, and hit all so alerted of when I make brand new uploads. Okay, so without any further ado, let's begin. So the So the 1970 Chevy Chevelle SS from Fast 4 2009. Here we go. So the 70 Chevelle SS, is a car driven by Dominic Toretto, played by Vin Diesel. Or who's next? So let's do it. So manufacturer is obviously by both Chevy and GM. GM is short for General Motors. The models are so the make is obviously Chevy. So the make is obviously Chevy. The models are Chevelle SS. The models are Chevelle SS. So it's the models are Chevelle SS. A Chevelle SS 454, which originally had a 7.4 liter 454 V8 motor, which is pretty cool. Production years from 1970, and model status was discontinued. Body and chassis next. The class was a mid-size. Body style was a sport coupe. For the motor, it had a 502 GM Performance V8. So 502 cubic inches to liters. Come on. Every time I just try to find something like to find out for this. A quiz comes up every time, honestly. Like, what? Come on. Really? Come on. So it's around, for a 502, that would be 8.2 liters. But because it's a 454, that's a 7.4 liter uh, V8. So for the motor, it has apparently an 8.2 liter 502 GM Performance V8 motor, but in reality it had a 7.4 liter 454 V8 motor. Body mods includes a year one body kit and trim, along with a Hanaman fiberglass cowl induction system. The wheels were 17 inch, so 17-inch Koi's C55. So the wheels were gunmetal. They were 17-inch Koi's C55. So 17-inch Koi's C55 wheels, gunmetal were 8-inch front, 9.5-inch rear. And the tires were R17 tires, 235/50 front, so 235/50 front, 275/55 rear. So both R17 tires. As for suspension mods, the car had Hotchkiss shocks and springs. So that's pretty cool. Character info is next. The drivers, Dominic Toretto, played by Vin Diesel. Obviously. The uses for general driving and street racing and smuggling errand across the Mexican border. Status was destroyed. So status was destroyed. Status was destroyed. So it's destroyed. And the film was obviously Fast 4, 2009. Okay, so the 70 Chevelle SS is a car driven by Vin Diesel's character Dominic Toretto. Next up, history. So, Fast 4, 2009. Here we go. So, Dom returns to LA. Played by Vin Diesel. So, Dom, played by Vin Diesel. Played by Vin Diesel. Returns to LA. In the red Chevelle to attend the funeral. Dom returns to LA. Played by Vin Diesel. In the red Chevelle to attend. The funeral of his wife, Letty Ortiz, played by Michelle Rodriguez. Later, he visits his sister Mia Toretto, played by Jordana. Later, he visits his sister Mia Toretto, played by Jordana Brewster, who takes him to the site where Letty had been murdered. In preparation for the audition race. In preparation for the audition race set up by Arturo Braga. Last name was Ramon Campos, played by John Ortiz. Dom sands the original paint down to the bare metal and repaints it in like a primer gray kind of color, and modifies the car under the hood. We possibly headers and whatnot. What else? Were the restricted plates removed? Blah 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 blah. NOS, all that kind of stuff. I don't know. So in preparation for the audition race set up by Arturo Braga, alias Ramon Campos, played by John Ortiz, Dom sands the original paint down to the bare metal and repaints Dom sands the original paint down uh, to the bare metal and repaints it gray. Um, and modifies the car under the hood. Um, the car cures minor damage during the race from uh, from Alex, from Alex, who rams it with his BMW E39. The car is driven to victory by Dom. So Alex was played by, who the heck was he played by? I forgot now. God. Uh, oh God, Lord. So he was played by Brandon T. Jackson. Brandon T. Jackson. So Brandon T. Jackson. Said the car cures minor damage. Um, minor damage during so the car cures minor damage during the race during the race from Alex, played by Brandon T. Jackson, who rams it with his E39 BMW. The car is driven to victory by Dom. So by Dom, after completing a tunnel run with the car, knowing that he's going to be both attacked and possibly killed. Dom leaves a can of Nos Dom leaves a can of Nos slightly open. It's not really a can, it's more of a tank of Nos slightly open, leaking gas. Well, technically, uh, air kind of vapors. So leaking gas, and also leaving his cigarette lighter turned on. Dom has a verbal standoff, verbal standoff with Phoenix Calderon, played by Laz Alonso. So with Phoenix Calderon, played by Laz Alonso, about Letty's demise. I don't really say death because it sounds a bit vague for me, a bit too temperamental, so I just say demise. It's essentially the same thing anyway. It's about Letty's demise, and used their confrontation, and used their confrontation as a way to distract Phoenix. The NOS, the pressure of the NOS within the Chevelle, so the nitrous pressure within the Chevelle built to a point, that it caused the lighter to fly off and spark. The car detonates, allowing Dom to beat Phoenix and escape from the ambush with only one bullet wound to the back near the shoulder. The Chevelle SS is destroyed alongside. So the Chevelle SS is destroyed alongside Brian O'Connor's, played by Paul Walker, may rest in peace. His 2002 Nissan Skyline GTR R34, which I think I talked about yesterday. I can't remember. For that particular scene, they didn't really use the real R34. It was technically a fake one. What they did to recreate that scene with the car, with the R34, is they made the car into like a Doom buggy kind of car, which they took like a Doom buggy chassis with a VW motor. In the rear as like behind the scenes, like how they made it for like off-road sequences. And during that, what they did is they gutted out every single thing. So every single thing, every component, item, everything. Motor, transmission, gas tank, anything electrical, wires, air conditioning, stereo, blah 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 blah, sound system, everything completely gutted out, save weight, windows were tinted and whatnot, and they light the car up on fire, and it just poof, exploded. That's how they did it with the R34, not the real one, but like the stunt cars, because they wouldn't want to wreck the real. They wouldn't want to wreck the real ones, otherwise they'd be toast. Anyway, so the Chevelle SS is destroyed alongside Brian's 2002 2002 Nissan Skyline GTR R34, and then that was took a look at the end of that, pretty much. Okay, so last up is trivia, and then I'll end it there for now. After Dom repaints his Chevelle in Fast 4, he also changes his license plate. I don't really talk about number plates in the videos, but well. So he changes his plates to JSM 586, the same plate used by Sean Boswell's, played by Lucas Black, 1971 Chevy Monte Carlo in 2006's Tokyo Drift. The third movie. The last movie part of the first trilogy before Fast 4 came along, the new Fast 4 movie back then, and it was the second trilogy, the fourth movie. So it was the fourth movie, part of the second trilogy. The final movie part of the second trilogy was Furious 6, and Furious 7 later came along as the seventh movie part of the third trilogy. So different trilogies have like different ways of how the story goes, how it ends, blah 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 blah. Anyway, so last time trivia, and I'll be there for now. So after Dom repaints his Chevelle in Fast 4, he also changes his license plates to JSM 586, the same plate used by Sean Boswell's 71 Monte Carlo in Tokyo Drift 2006. The JSM 586 California plate was also used on Catherine Heigl's. I can't pronounce her last name correctly. I apologize, but it's spelled Heigl, then a comma and an S. Her character is VW Beetle, known as the Bug, in the '07 film Knocked Up. Her sister Debbie's vehicle had the number plate 290 QKH, which is the plate used on Dom's Chevelle, which was the plate used on Dom's Chevelle before he repainted it in a gray primer. So the number plate's pretty much changed. So he kind of disguised the car to go undercover, so he doesn't get caught by the cops and the FBI and whatnot. And so yeah, so that's pretty much it for the Chevelle. So if you guys like this video, subscribe, comment. So subscribe, comment down below what you guys think. Hit the notification bell and hit all so you to make brand uploads for you. So full video this time, not like in the previous one where I did the second part of the previous video with the R34 GTR. Just because my battery died, that's all what happened pretty much. And for the second part, just talking about performance parts, because there were some technical errors of some performance parts that were not on there, but are supposed to be on there, but yeah, but it happens. It depends on what car I talk about, if it has that or not. It happens occasionally. Alright, so that's pretty much it. So if you guys like this video, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think, hit the notification bell, and hit all so you know to make pretty uploads. Okay, so that'll be it. I'll see you guys soon in the next video. But until then, stay safe, have a great evening, and have a great day tomorrow morning. And I'll see you guys soon in the next video. So yeah, take care folks, stay out there, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.